On this channel, I regularly look at unusual stories in the news, and because of that, I often type very bizarre phrases into search engines. And for all of us with any sort of online presence, particularly on social media, there are algorithms trying to work out what it is we'd like to buy and then target adverts towards us. But because I look at so much bizarre stuff, I get adverts for some properly weird shit. Today, we're going to look at 10 items you might not know even existed. First up, the Boob Scarf. This is an item that allows the wearer to keep their neck warm and put the ends of the scarf down their top, giving the impression they've had a breast enhancement. It even has mock nipples to mimic what the body does in cold weather when one would be wearing a scarf. I can see a rather obvious problem with this though, because if I had a friend who had this scarf, at some point in the relationship I would have to ask, why is it when the sun comes out your tits disappear? So that was the Boob Scarf. Here is the male equivalent. This item is designed to be worn down the front of one's underwear to give the impression that the wearer has a massive penis. I imagine any guy buying this must be incredibly insecure about the size of his manhood, and it has the potential to backfire spectacularly. Imagine a guy getting back from the club with a potential lover, and when he drops his boxer shorts, not only will it look like his huge cock has fell off, but also like he's started to grow a new one. Like many people, since the start of the pandemic, I've put on weight. If only there was a healthy, natural product to help me lose that weight. Well, I might try diet water. Water containing nothing but hydrogen and oxygen. So it's just fucking water then! If you travel to and from work by train, then by the end of the day, you might be feeling tired and just want to relax. So why not try the Subway Commuter Chin Rest? The downsides of this product is that anyone using it looks clinically insane, and also you have to carry a 5-foot length of metal with you all day. Talking about travelling to and from work, sometimes it feels like there just aren't enough hours in the working day, so why not get started earlier with this, the Automobile Office, a device that allows a driver to attach a laptop computer to the steering wheel of their car. I can see 3 rather obvious safety concerns with this. Firstly, it massively restricts the access the driver has to controlling the car's direction. Secondly, the driver is likely to be looking at the screen and not the road. And thirdly, when the crash inevitably happens, the laptop is now sat on the car's airbag, in effect turning the steering wheel into a fucking landmine. When I do the weekly shop, there's one item which is always awkward. The French loaf or French stick, because it's too long to fit into a carrier bag without falling out. So I usually end up trying to grip it in the same hand that I've got a carrier bag, crushing the middle of it and ruining part of the loaf. But now, help is at hand with the Baguette Transportation Rucksack. Perfect for anyone feeling compelled to spend their day with 3 feet of bread on their back. If you're a dog owner, and you're worried that your pet may be feeling a bit concerned about its modesty, because animals are basically naked, then why not buy a pack of pet anal covering stickers? Firstly, I don't think dogs are that bothered. Secondly, the sticker is drawing attention to the area. And thirdly, I'm not a vet, but I'm fairly certain you shouldn't use adhesives on a dog's arsehole. Many women like expensive high-heeled shoes, and so do transvestites and warped perverted foot fetishists. But in bad weather, there's the chance that those shoes can get damaged. So the lady's partner may urge her to wear some sensible footwear once in her fucking life. But now, you can wear your finest stilettos come rain or shine with these tasteful shoe umbrellas. Dear God. 2 things I really enjoy are listening to music and Asian cuisine. So I was overjoyed to learn you can now buy wireless earbud chopsticks. Never in all my years on this earth have I finished a meal and thought what I want to do with the utensils which have been used to transfer food from the plate into my mouth is to spend the next few hours with them mounted on the side of my head. And finally, continuing with listening to music. Many expectant mothers will play music to their unborn children by putting a smartphone on their bump. But for any mother who wants to take her fetus's audio experience to a different level, there's the Baby Pod, a speaker system designed to be inserted vaginally, which can then transfer sound through the cervix. And if that wasn't fucked up enough, there's a headphone jack so that mum can listen along. The idea's nice enough, that both mother and baby can listen to the same music while she goes about her daily business. But what happens if it gets dislodged? Imagine being sat on a bus next to a pregnant woman and suddenly see something dangling out the bottom of her skirt. At what point would you have to say, "Excuse me, I don't mean to bother you, but you appear to have some wiring hanging out of your vagina. What Westworld level shit have you got going on down there? Or are you looking for someone called Sarah Connor?" But equally strange would be hearing muffled music being played out of a lady's nether regions. Particularly if the lady had the same taste in music that I do. Sat next to her on the bus and suddenly you can hear Ozzy screaming away. So there you have it, 10 items you didn't know you needed. As ever, thanks for watching.